Hi everyone, happy Saturday. It's Jess. I'm here to do book talk number 2. It's a book from the Usborne Books Publishing Company. This book is a shout out to teachers, especially because the books that are specifically nonfiction are really with teachers and learners in mind. And this one, especially, actually has parents in mind too. It's called the Usborne Illustrated Math Dictionary. And what's nice about this is it really goes through all the possible math you would find in grades 1 through 6, maybe even arguably kindergarten. And it presents itself in a way that's non-threatening, which I think is really good because it's very visual and very comprehensive and easy to understand. So it's almost a companion you could give as a gift to parents at the beginning of the year, especially if they say they might not understand the math curriculum, or that they know that the previous year their kid had some trouble with math and they really want to get involved. So that would be one reason you would want to buy this. Let me show you a few pages from it. Already the table of contents is awesome because it breaks it up. You have numbers and number facts, and there's a bunch of sub topics underneath that. You have calculations, which is another bunch of subtopics underneath that. You have shape and space, you have measurement, you have dealing with data. So it doesn't really separate by grade, it separates it more by the topic, which is fine because when you flip through it, it starts out simply in the chapter and just like it's more and more complicated. So maybe you would want to bookmark the pages you wanted the parent to look at that are relevant to the grade. The simplest thing that starts out first is numbers, and I love this button visual right here. That is awesome. Because right away, if you have a child that just doesn't have number sense, like that would be a really good aid, I feel, right there. And when you keep going, it also has different adding strategies, which is also awesome, because I know with the generation of children that are in schooling right now, you have a lot of parents that only know addition and subtraction one way. And what's nice about this is it has adding by splitting up numbers, it has adding using place value, it has adding by rounding and compensating. And compensating is a big one for teaching kids a different way to add. And does the same thing with subtraction, division, and multiplication later. It shows lots of different ways to do math, which I know a lot of teachers can appreciate. Right, moving on. If you're getting into multiplication, you're a third grade teacher, it has really nice visual tables for that. Again, I think this is meant to be more of a parent to child companion, but I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't want to use this in your classroom because it's just a really good reference that you can use. I mean, I bring this on sub jobs especially in the junior high and in some of the higher grades in elementary school, if there's a sustained silent reading time and the child says, well, I don't have a book to read, I pull this out because sometimes if they're not the kind of student that enjoys reading, the fact that this is math might maybe encourage them more to read if they're more of a math person to begin with. I mean, sometimes they're not, but still, it's a good thing to have on hand. Another topic I just wanted to show real quick is the symmetry in 2D shapes. And I think that's a really good reference page. I don't know how well you can see the lines of symmetry, but like it's really colorful, and I always like attractive, colorful pictures. Yeah. So that's that. If you're interested, I will send a link to the book from the online catalog at the bottom of this video. Thank you. I hope you all have a great weekend and have a nice day.